start to politically erect?
Oh, mine hasn't started yet. Hold on.
Yeah, well, I'm better than you, pussy.
I just take forever to type.
Whoa. Teams of 20.
Alright, we'll let Jerry Hoosen Booper. We'll let him Hoosen Booper. We'll let him do some shit before we fully get into the podcast here.
Alright, and there we go.
Alright, hey, what's up? Welcome to Politically Erect. We're joined with an actual bona fide female this time, Smurfette. Say hi.
Hello.
It's the most awkward hello I've ever heard. Hello.
Alright.
But today we're gonna be shitting on flat earthers.
And anti-vaxxers.
Yeah. Unknown,
And
do you wanna...
also some other things that I find in my news feed.
Yeah, Unknown, you wanna kick off the conversation here?
Which one are we starting with?
Let's start with flat earthers, because I'm a little more passionate about that conversation.
Alright. So how do people even believe that the Earth is flat if we've circumnavigated it?
Because they're fucking stupid. It's a pretty easily solved answer right there.
No, but like, they try to come up with evidence. Like, okay, gravity couldn't exist if we had, alright, say the Earth was flat. The gravity couldn't actually exist because of the fact that there's
no center for gravity to pull towards.
No center for gravity to pull to.
Because if you don't know, gravity works by pulling things towards the center of a large mass.
Yeah.
So basically, if there's no large mass, there's nothing, and if there's no center, there's nothing for it to pull towards.
Technically, if you were going to walk to the edge of the world, technically, then if you would be pulled to the center of the flat Earth, which would be somewhere probably in the ocean. So as you go up, the gravity would get higher. Like as you go more in a certain direction from the center, gravity would get higher. Like
I've heard some of them say that there's an ice wall, that's why you can't fall off the Earth. But again, if there were an ice wall, it would be very clearly evident. Like, definitely the Earth would be a lot colder. There'd be a lot less sunlight because a wall would be blocking everything.
Back to the gravity discussion, though. Hold on.
Also, sea levels would rise a lot faster because there's a lot more ice.
Hold on, can we take a moment and appreciate that I have 2 green pumps and 3 gray tacks?
Yes, we can.
No.
Unknown, I feel like you don't understand that she has a gray tack, the god weapon.
She has 3 gray tacks. Remember whenever I got 4 kills and we were in the shopping cart? That's on stream. Right, so supposedly for, like, the talk about flat Earth, one of the things that they're claiming is that the Earth is accelerating at 9.8 meters per second directly upwards, which that wouldn't make any sense either.
Okay, hold on, but what the fuck is propelling it upwards?
Exactly.
Because here's the talk about gravity within the vacuum of space. It's not that there's none, it's that there's so little that you're constantly free-falling, but there's nothing to pull you down, so you're like in this strange amalgamation of falling and not. So, to be trapped...
you're just constantly moving.
And to move upward, you need something to push off of. You can't just upward.
You can't just put thrusters to the bottom of it and say, alright.
Are there thrusters on the bottom of the flat Earth? Is that what we're talking?
Is that what we're coming to? So the answer is?
Oh my god.
By the way, on the flat Earth, one of the flat Earth
drive
things.
a shopping cart.
Yes, you can. One of the things in the flat Earth, like one of the bios for one of the social medias, says flat Earthers all around the globe, and that just made me cringe.
Oh my god. Flat Earthers all around the globe. Like, read that again.
They don't understand what they're believing in the first place.
They've started to make a comeback, like a resurgence of dipshits. It's the dipshit resurgence, but why? Why do you still believe that? We discovered the Earth was round long before Columbus even went and murdered a bunch of people.
Prove it. There are pictures in space to prove it.
Yeah, they always say those are composites or Photoshop because they're taking this one NASA quote out of context. Now, back in the skeezy breezy times, NASA couldn't get full pictures of space because Apollo hadn't happened yet. After the Apollo mission was the first full picture of Earth we had, they couldn't get full pictures because they had never been high enough to. All they were able to get was little bits and halves of Earth.
There's the people who don't believe that the moon landing ever actually happened.
Okay, I'm not even gonna get into that, but if anyone wants to know why the moon landing legitimately did happen, there's...
Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's a pretty good video called Adam Ruins Everything. They do something a lot of flat earthers don't, it's called research. They also have something a lot of flat earthers don't called actual fucking smarts. They did a little thing that I don't know if a lot of flat earthers did either. They went to school.
They learned and saw pictures.
They got past the 2nd grade.
They got actual degrees in college.
I instantly lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something and lost it.
Okay.
Fuck.
This topic is very... People are probably gonna yell at us, like...
No, okay. This is relevant. I saw a comment while browsing through Flat Earth videos for like an hour today, and I just hated myself for it. But I saw a comment that was like, things that are theories, gravity, a round Earth, nukes, Australia.
Yeah, because supposedly Australia can't exist if there's a flat Earth.
Yeah, they actually believe that Australia isn't real.
Australia is not a thing. They just believe it's the people who live in Australia that just live in like Africa or something.
But how? How do you think that? How do you think that's okay? How do you think thinking that 1, the Earth is flat, and that 2, a place that millions of Americans have visited is fake? How?
Or there are millions of people living in.
I saw one, it was like, if you've been to Australia, you haven't. You're just secretly going to New Zealand, and it's just actors paid to be Australian. And it's like, what? Why would the government care to hide that? That's always been my point I've made. Why would the government care to hide a flat Earth?
Why isn't Smurfette talking?
Because Smurfette's not good at podcast.
She's not good at talking.
Unknown, it's her first time. Leave her alone.
I'm also playing Fortnite, so...
You don't need to play Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't require, like, your face or mine.
I don't have PlayStation Plus, so the only thing else that I can play is Black Ops 3 campaign. And I don't want to, because I've already beat it twice.
Dude, I've beaten the Black Ops 4 campaign. Not Black Ops 4. COD World War II. I've beaten that campaign of the game that hasn't came out yet. No, but someone just joined, so back on our conversation with a flat Earth for the person who's joined. Where was I? Where was I before
Something about how Australia doesn't exist.
Yeah, the flat Earthers believe Australia isn't real. They make points saying it's New Zealanders, and they're all just paid actors. There's a YouTuber, God, I wish I could say his name, but he's a flat Earther, and he went to Australia. No, he doesn't. He went there and claimed that he was drugged on the flight. Like, he was like, as soon as I got there, I started feeling woozy.
Or it's just called, you know, being on a plane. You know, you get really high in altitude.
It's just called possible first time being on a plane. But
like getting on a boat for the first time is like,
yeah, it's motion sickness. And even that, he was like, there was a dude cutting off the head of a snake. That seems too crazy to be real. It's
why
Australia.
Too crazy to be real? It's like, you understand how many deadly things live there?
Do you understand how many people are just eating the heads off of snakes in Australia, like, every day? Thousands. They're just consuming snake heads. It's crazy. It saddens me that people that are technically legal adults can be that stupid. Like, I feel like you should have to pass a test, like, if you believe the earth is flat or not, and if you do, you just can't be labeled as a legal adult. You're a kid in the eyes of literally everyone else.
You're a person from the, like, 1300s in the eyes of everybody else.
Yeah, 1300s, I'm pretty sure they knew the fucking earth was round.
No.
People had knew the earth was round long before Columbus even attempted to do that and failed terribly because he's a dipshit.
What's that? The giant landmass that no one's seen yet?
Hey guys, that earth is shaped like a pear. That's a thing he believed. He believed the earth was shaped like a pear.
The earth is a pear, what are you talking about?
And I live in the city named after him.
Oh yeah, you live in Columbia. Or Columbus. So
yeah, I live in yes, the great explorer Columbia.
Because I was thinking of my state capital, which is Columbia.
In time too, Columbia sailed the ocean red.
Also, like, why do people think Columbus is just a great person? He murdered millions of people.
Millions of poor little Taino folk.
Not millions, but like thousands.
No. He murdered a lot of Taino. Like, the population on their island was roughly 2,000. By the time they left, there were 200 people left. And yet, we're still like, yes! Yes, Columbus, he's such the cool boy. He does the cool boy thing.
He's definitely the one that discovered America, not like the Vikings or anything.
Not the people who were already here. No.
Not the Native Americans, no.
It was Columbus.
Those people who walked from Asia over a land bridge.
Like, it's the big dumb. I also have a problem with the people who think evolution isn't real. That triggers me even more.
Yeah. God created us all. There was no evolution involved.
Like, it's... Hey, let's look at this thing that we've tested hundreds of times, and let's say it's not real because there's no evidence. And then let's cherry pick what we want to hear from fucking official statements by scientists. Like, that's all flat earthers can do, is cherry pick what they want to hear from scientists. They're like, oh, but this one time, this scientist, he said that thing if you cut up the clip and composite it a certain way. No, dipshit. He said a completely different thing.
Put the lime in the coconut.
And shake it all up. Smurfette's just sitting back listening like, yep. What have I gotten myself into?
And then and then we get to anti-vaxxers. Let's go ahead and do a smooth transition onto that. Because you were just talking about how they cherry pick everything. Anti-vaxxers obviously do. They pick out what they want to hear, like how there is mercury, but how there was mercury, but there was a very low amount, not enough to like harm you at all. You consume more of it every day.
Even now, yeah, if you eat fish, any type of fish, I don't care what it is, you're consuming mercury. Like,
if you eat tuna, you eat salmon, it's mercury.
There's nothing you can do about that. But even nowadays, I can't remember what it is right now. It would definitely help our argument. But there's a chemical that's usually, it's not good for your bad, but it's a tiny amount that's made to irritate the body so it can set off its immune system. That's literally, it's doing its job. If that chemical wasn't in there, all that would happen is they've put a disease in your body. That's it.
Yeah, they just put a weakened version of the flu in you.
It's dumb. And then there's the things that are like, there's formaldehyde.
There's latex rubber.
Like, yeah, that thing. Okay, so our friend's father, we won't give out names because that's actually technically illegal, but our friend's father believes that vaccines are bad. And the sad part about that is he's teaching our friend that vaccines are bad, even though they're perfectly fine for you.
He said that there's supposedly formaldehyde, mercury, and latex rubber.
What form of latex? Like, the simplest form of rubber, I guarantee you, they just thought of it like, what's a thing that not a lot of people like? Oh, I'm sitting next to gloves.
What's that thing?
Latex rubber!
What's that thing that, like, 2 out of every 7,000 people have an allergy to?
Yeah, let's just, like, why would they invent vaccines and claim that they helped you?
I don't know, she left. She's
changed.
rejoined. Her nat type messed up.
But again, why would the government care if they wanted you dead? They could just poison the thousands of food they shovel out. You don't know what's in the food. They do. I made this point while talking to you. They don't have to tell you what's in the food. They could just
tell you what you expect to be in there.
Yeah, they could just tell you what they want you to know. They don't. I just want to clarify that. This is not at all us saying that the government is putting things in our food. No, they're not. But it's stupid. Like the chemtrails. I can explain to you this right now. I love airplanes. I know how damn near all of it works. The reason you see trails behind airplanes is it's steam. All it is the lubricant keeping the engine from catching on fire. And the engine gets hot, so what happens to a liquid-based thing when it gets hot enough?
It turns into a gas.
They're not airliners dropping thousands of pounds of dummy juice on your face. No, it's just you being an idiot and not trusting the people who have kept you alive for 100 years. If they wanted to kill us, they would just poison the McDonald's and get a bunch of people out like that. That's it. They don't care. They're doing their own thing. The Illuminati's not real. The Earth is round. We landed on the moon. The government, yes, is untrustworthy, but they're fine. MK Ultra, that was a real thing. I will admit that.
What's MK Ultra?
MK Ultra is where the government put a bunch of LSD in people's food.
Oh.
They did that. They admitted to that, actually. They tried to mind control. But now, people who don't know the full story on YouTube just use the name MK Ultra to signify garbage conspiracy theories about the Illuminati. But no, MK Ultra was a very poorly tested thing so the government could try to brainwash. So they put LSD in fast food. No.
Sounds like fun.
I know it does. I don't get why people were angry about it. Dude, if I all of a sudden ate like a chicken McNugget and just started tripping balls, I'd be excited. Like, yes!
Alright, well, let's switch topics over to... that was a voice crack.
Oh, God,
over to some new games. Let's talk about Black Ops 4 and its Battle Royale.
Ooh, actually, it looks super good. I thought it was going to be the big gay, but it, dude...
Yeah, it looks kind of good.
I'm excited for the game in a whole. Boots on the ground again, even though you thought it was Jumpy Boys.
It looked like it was a carbon copy of Black Ops 3, and it does have gravity spikes again, because I saw it in one of their hands, and I was very angry about that.
Maybe it's just a thing that looks like gravity spikes. Maybe it's a cool knife skin. You don't fucking know. I'm excited for it though. I'm also excited for GTA 6, which is coming out never. And
never. Portal 3 coming out never. Half-Life 3 coming out never.
Half-Life 3 coming out right now. It's out.
Hopefully.
Valve has released it.
I want Portal 3. I love Portal so much.
I want to get Portal 2. And we can
I
just
like Portal 2.
play it forever. My super big boy angry problem with just everything nowadays is all the I don't like abortions or murder people. I hate them so much.
Yes, that's exactly what they do, 100%.
Because if that's
like that thing.
If that's the case, you have to count masturbation as murder too, because you're murdering possible babies.
Well, only male masturbation.
Well, yeah, only male masturbation, and also they're not people. Like, I know I'm gonna get a shit ton of
and everyone who has a period counted as murder.
Right there, because basically you're shoveling out semen and eggs, just whoop, right out of there. But abortion is fine. They're not people. I would only count someone as a person until they can cognitively think. Until they can make their own decisions and aren't just basing everything off of, ooh, shiny, let me touch that, or a blob in some viscous goo that can't speak or do anything or have pain receptors. Not a person. Not a thing. I would count like ages 1 and above. Not even 1, because they can't even think. As people are like, no, don't swear in front of my baby in my stomach. She can hear you. No, she can't. No, it can. It doesn't even have genitalia yet. Cannot hear you. Does not think. Does not feel emotion.
Supposedly we're all females before, like, anything.
Well, yeah, but you still have to develop genitalia.
So being male is like a rare occurrence?
And actually, I can actually disprove that fact. Ready? What? To be born, again, this is the two genders debate, which will come up next. To be born, you need X and Y. Your mama has XY, your daddy has XX. You get X instantly. Now, the only way to be a boy is to get an X from your dad, and the only way to be a girl is to get Y. Yes, you're not. What was our conversation? I completely forgot.
XY chromosomes.
No, I mean, what spurred me to that?
Oh, me talking about how it's technically more rare to be male than female.
So, basically, you start out with those, and then you move on from getting one of those. One of those happens, like, while you're incubating, before you're an actual person. So, just because you don't have genitalia doesn't make you a female first. You just don't have it yet. You didn't grow it.
But also, let's talk about, like, trannies. Why?
Those aren't real.
The trannies... No, well, they are, but the ones that are they become a tranny and then they become, like, a lesbian. It's
okay, then why change at all? Oh, because they feel more comfortable in the female body. No, you don't. You're retarded. Your brain is broken.
No different.
Your brain is broken, actually. You've made this point as well. We have a human instinct to put our thing in a woman thing. Not put your thing in a man thing or take your thing off and make it a woman thing so someone can put their thing in your thing. No, your thing goes in a woman thing, or if you're a woman, someone's thing goes in your thing. You can't change it. You can't get two things unless you're born with two things.
Yeah, which is possible.
Then good job.
Yeah,
proud of you.
Awesome, good for you.
Proud of you, son. Good job.
Yeah, you say the word son.
Yes, they are my child. I am the shepherd of double peenmen.
But if they have both a pin and a Dagna.
That is a
Then-
hermaphrodite, and then you can put your own thing in your thing. So
Which
props
would
to
be
you,
awesome,
dog.
thinking about it.
Actually, it would. I'm down. Let's,
Whenever someone tells you to go fuck yourself. Alright.
dude, let's be hermaphrodites.
Too late, Gecko. We can't do that.
Damn it.
We should probably get vasectomies, though.
This is a conversation that shouldn't be had on stream or ever.
Alright, back to our new game conversation. That's where this all
I
started
forgot
at.
about that fully.
Alright, let's talk about the Fallout Online that's supposedly going to be happening.
I don't think it will.
I doubt it as well, but also let's just talk about it anyways. Think about how cool that would be.
Oh, I'd buy it. 100%. I'd spend full amounts of money on that. Now, depending
60s usually.
depending on who's making it, if Bethesda doesn't have their at least a toe dipped in that game, I'm not touching it. You can't make a Fallout game without Bethesda. You can't.
There
It's
hasn't been a
blasphemy.
Fallout game without Bethesda, I'm pretty sure.
Nope, there hasn't and there won't be. If this new one is a thing and it's not just a wild GTA 6 thing again, I'll buy it. But again, if Bethesda doesn't at least have a toe dipped in it, I'm not touching it. I won't play it. I won't even look at people playing it because it'll be trash. Bethesda are the gods at making
RPGs.
anything really. Bethesda's never made a bad game. You can't name a bad Bethesda game.
I don't know that many Bethesda games except for like Fallout.
There's Skyrim, one of my favorite games.
Skyrim has an online, which was another reason that I'm thinking that they might make a Fallout Online.
ESO Online isn't as good, but I'd still play it because I'm a gigantic Skyrim nerd, and I love.
I've never played Skyrim once in my
I
life.
will kill your mother.
I've just never thought about it. I've just always, like, whenever I get a game, it's like something that I've looked at recently, but never think of games like Skyrim or something.
Skyrim
game's
is the greatest game. Honestly, you should always play Skyrim. Everyone should play Skyrim. If you're not playing Skyrim, then what are you doing with your life?
Having crippling depression.
I could make so many points why Skyrim is a better game than anything you've ever played in your life.
Okay, Rick and Morty Season 4, because I just looked at my newsfeed and there's a reason for the delay, which I should probably read out.
Yeah, you should.
But sorry, yeah, I was doing something. Alright, Dan Harmon says?
Dan Hermanson.
Dan Hermanson.
Yo, did you know there's 2D bits in Binding of Isaac?
What? 2D bits?
Like 2D platformer bits.
Okay,
And there's a
Adult Swim
shriveled up
officially
peen.
ordered 70 more episodes as of May 10th, which is more than 7 months after Season 3 finally aired. The Season 3 finale aired. We knew those creators, Justin Roiland and Harmon, were stuck in unprecedented negotiations that whole time, and that because they quite literally wanted to keep making this show forever. The highest creator... It's an infinite sandbox. It's the perfect show. It's the most important thing I've ever done. I only want it forever. Because technically it is infinite because of the fact that there's an infinite amount of universes. But then again, if there's an infinite amount of universes, doesn't that mean there's a universe where there isn't an infinite amount of universes?
Oh shit.
Paradox, bitch. And then even if they were to say paradoxes can't exist in infinite universes, that means there has to be a universe that paradoxes do exist.
I don't like this anymore. I don't think I'm ever gonna watch Rick and Morty again.
Holding out for a contract that grants them immortality, or if immortality is available. At least many more seasons, and enough money so that, as Roland says, Harmon doesn't have to take 12 other jobs while we're working on Season 4. That way Harmon can give Rick and Morty the full attention he deserves to be able to follow his bliss without taking a dozen other tortures for hire. The
Rick and Morty.
The simplest question is the very long delays that Harmon and Roiland want to keep making Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty is the best.
But Adult Swim is like, Okay, so also about my paradox conversation.
No, listen, you shut your dirty mouth.
Street Fighter 30th anniversary, Team Sonic Racing, best cash Chick-fil-A.
How do you go from Street Fighter 3 to Team Sonic Racing to Chick-fil-A?
I'm reading through stories that are on Google Newsfeed. Oh, there's a new Pokemon game for the Switch called Pokemon Quest.
No, it's called Pokemon Go or some shit like that. No, it's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and it's... I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna buy a Switch and I'm gonna play it.
I wanna get a Switch.
No, you don't.
I will. I'll get it for Christmas. You know what?
No, don't.
Harvey Weinstein indicated on multiple rape and sex crimes charges by grand jury. Can we talk about that real quick?
Harvey Weinstein raping people?
What?
Harvey Weinstein raping people?
Gecko, I'm sorry, you lagged a little bit.
Harvey Weinstein raping people. Is that what I hear?
Yeah, no, that's always been, he was the first one to be accused. Oh, well, Bill Cosby was, and then Harvey Weinstein.
Poor Harvey Weinstein.
Then all of the things.
Harvey Weinstein didn't do it.
Harvey Weinstein, the Weinstein Company. Let's talk about Bill Cosby and how he was falsely accused, and you know it because no one remembered any of that stuff.
Yeah, okay. Okay, one, this is a message to anyone who claims Bill Cosby was accused because he's black. No, he wasn't. He was accused because he was rich, and those femmes wanted money. Now here's to anyone who says he did it. No, he didn't, because here's why. When a traumatic event happens to you, your brain removes it, or at least blurs it to where the memories are damn near impossible to remember. Plus, when you're drugged, that also distorts your memory even more. So either someone drugged you and he tried to help you and you assumed it was rape, or you're making it up for money. That's all I gotta say, dog. That's my biz.
I'm sorry, you started a lot. My internet is just dying now.
Oh no, I don't want to end the podcast.
I might have to end my stream, but we can keep yours going.
I mean, it's the big gay, but
we're gonna have to let everyone move on to Gecko's channel now.
Yay!
Alright. So let us talk about a topic.
Yo, bust out a topic, my dude.
Hello. Hey, let me find a topic.
You're really bad at everything, aren't you?
Yeah. Alright. There's gonna be a Sonic the Hedgehog movie, supposedly.
No. No.
What?
No.
Okay.
No, it's been decided. No, there's not. I don't care what anyone says. No, there isn't. You got a problem with it? Kill yourself. There's not gonna be a
Far Cry 3 Classic Edition.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not. That's garbage. I want it.
It came out yesterday.
Fuck. How much?
Like probably $60.
Fuck. How much?
What?
How much?
Probably $60.
How much do I have to pay you to buy that?
You have to pay me $60.
Fuck. What's going on here, my dude?
What?
Has this slowly died without the help of Buri?
Oh, we should probably talk about Dark Souls Remastered and how everyone's
No,
hating.
because it's bad. Dark Souls is a shit franchise.
Oh yeah, the Xbox 360 had an update that it hadn't had in the past 2 years.
Xbox.
Oh, there's a new. Gorillaz is announcing a new album.
Oh, nice. That's actually a good thing. Yay! Can we talk about how the Xbox was a glorified DVD player? If no one's seen their E3 footage, they talk about the Xbox being used for television more than they talk about it being used for actual video games.
And I'm pretty sure PlayStation actually has a TV.
They do. They own a TV company, Sony. They also own a movie company,
Well,
Sony.
Sony owned PlayStation.
Sony is PlayStation.
Sony owns PlayStation.
They literally are PlayStation. What company do you think of when you think of PlayStation? You don't think of PlayStation,
Sony.
you think of Sony.
Yes.
What company
Sony
do you
Entertainment
think of when you
Network.
think of Xbox? A trash can.
think of
Money-hungry
Microsoft.
rats.
I think of really crappy OS.
I think of discount Bill Gates. Actually, no, that is real Bill Gates. I said the wrong guy.
Oh, there's gonna be a game called World War III, and it will be a battle royale.
I'm done. I'm fucking never playing video games again. Why can't we just stop with battle royales? Like, PUBG is better than Fortnite. And that's it.
Alan Rickman is dead. The guy who played Snape.
Good, he deserved it.
What?
Harry Potter's fucking gay, dude.
Not gay, dude.
I'm sorry that you like gay movies.
What?
I'm sorry that you like gay movies, but Harry Potter's gay,
I
dog.
don't even like the movies that much. The book is better.
Why do you
And then
like
you-
books? They don't
don't like
provide
reading.
entertainment.
They do provide entertainment, Gekko. You just don't understand how to get entertainment.
Listen, you wanna know how I know I like reading? Cause guess what game you technically don't have to read, but reading's good in
So
that
you're gonna
game.
have to find a topic.
D&D, and why you and Jordan won't play it with me.
What?
D&D, and why you and Jordan won't play it with me.
Oh my god, I hate my internet so much. Getting like 2 megabytes per second.
Unknown, I'm talking about D&D, and why you and Jordan won't play it with me.
Because
Why?
Because Jordan doesn't understand how to play D&D.
I do!
Oh, my internet just shut up. Alright, cool.
I understand how to play, and that's all that matters. I would even simplify it for you dudes.
You dudes.
Come on. I'm gonna force you in Minecraft to do it over the game with me. You know that, right? Like,
And Jordan.
no, you in Minecraft, because Jordan, I have to wait till the weekends.
Yeah, I don't have a D&D set thing.
What?
I don't have a D&D board.
You don't. Okay, listen. I'm not talking about official listen, I've done this with friends before. I know, trust me. It's all good. If you ever wanted to try it, I got you, dog. After this stream, I'll explain it to you, but I can't do it in length here.
Okay. Well, let's figure out what our topic is going to be.
I think we've died. I think Billy's the backbone of Politically Erect.
Let's talk about the shopping cart in Fortnite and how much of a dream team
It's
we are whenever we
beautiful,
have it.
and we're so good at the game with it.
Yeah, I had a gray tack. I got 4 kills while he was pushing me around.
And then I got a gray tack later in the game and got 2 kills. Not while being pushed around, but just because gray tacks are obviously the new meta.
Obviously.
Or we've just gotten a lot better from the last time we've played.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, this is the last point I have to make on D&D until the stream's over. Unknown, you like books, right?
Yeah.
Then you would like D&D.
Oh.
It's just glorified interact book.
Donald Trump, North Korea.
You know, they're doing good. They're like kids who hated each other, now they're dating.
It's like kids when in like first grade they hated each other, and then whenever they leave middle school they like each other.
Now they're having sex in the bathroom.
Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump just meet up in the middle of some